Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. I am still on the mend. But I had shared a Dollar Tree haul with you on Sunday, and I only went into it about 15 minutes or so because my voice was just starting to go and I felt some coughing fit coming on. So I kind of halted it early. So I still have the rest of those items from that Dollar Tree haul that I'm here to share with all of you. It's really, to be honest, the few items that I have here, it's going to be such a pathetic little haul, but we're going to try to make the best out of it. I also have some information regarding giveaway. So if you follow my channel for that, if you're part of my YouTube channel family, you may want to check that out at the end of the video. But what I do have with all of you is I'm just going to share the items that I had left from yesterday. Every single item in this video, a buck and a coin, $1.25. Every single item came from the same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I'm at in New York. So I am still on the mend. It seems I have a bad, head cold, allergies going on, and there's really nothing that can be done. It's all internal. I'm like, okay, woohoo, $350 for that, huh? Alrighty, but it is what it is. Not feeling any better, go back and maybe we'll put some antibiotic in you. So yeah, that was real helpful. But anyways, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. Grab your emotional support pickle. Grab your wish list. Although I don't know if there'll be anything to add to your wish list on this video, but I really, really wanted some me time with all of you. So I was going to have any excuse possible to sit down. Not that I need an excuse. I need a reason for myself to justify sometimes spending some time on me. And that's what I get from spending time with all of you. I enjoy myself so much, but the time always flies by so fast. But I really do enjoy our time together here on this channel. All right, so let's get into this really scrawny haul here. I'm going to start with a pair of scissors. Wow, these are amazing. No, actually, I needed a new pair of scissors for my room because I had a pair and they were just like cheesed out. Sometimes you use scissors for things you probably shouldn't, like prying stuff open and things like that. So mine had just gotten really crappy. So I grabbed these for Jot. They had all these pretty colors. So I grabbed those to go into my container back there on my desk. I did find some more word search books. However, I found them different. I would so love to find those word search books with the spirals in the word search instead of the crosswords, because I love the word search. But these are celebrating Black history. Word search with notable quotes, culture shapers. I could be wrong, but I think that's Oprah. I think. Anyways, this book was made in the USA. There are 128 pages in here, and what's really cool is it's a word search book, but throughout it, it gives you all little tidbits of information about the world and what's going on. And it's not just because she's on the front. Let me just read some of the names. Marian Anderson, John Henry Hale, Katherine Johnson, Barack Obama, Rebecca Lee Crumpler, Althea Gibson, Harriet Tubman, Michael Jordan. So it gives a lot of different people besides what's on the front. I also found one here, and this is also the same thing. It's a complete, isn't that Martin Luther King right there? They did all kinds of different word searches in each one, so they're not the same. This one also has all kinds of quotes throughout the book, and just to throw a couple, names in there, Percy L. Julian, Sidney Poitier, Webb Du Bois, or was that Sidney Poitier? I said that wrong. Doris Miller, Gordon Parks, Langston Hughes. Some of these names I don't even recognize. But yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. I'm going to stick them away. And then I think I finally found the fourth one of the Kaleidoscope coloring books. And of course, this one's going to be my favorite because it's got unicornies on it. These are so cute. It comes with 50 scented stickers. I mean, really, if you were just buying the stickers alone, peekaboo, the stickers alone would be worth, you know, the buck and a coin. They're absolutely adorable. But what I love is the pages are so cute and fun, and they're simple. I mean, I could obviously do these because they're simple, but I just think it's a great all-round out book. So I'm finally happy that I found the last one. At least I believe there's 4. Okay. Excuse me. I totally had the munchies when I went to Dollar Tree. I am so bad. I'm just being honest. Anyways, I picked myself up some peanut M&Ms. What is your favorite? If you had to pick between peanut or the regular old plain M&Ms, I'm not talking about all the M&Ms that they... Really? Cheryl and Patty? You just had to start getting in my videos, didn't you? I'm just talking about plain peanuts and regular M&Ms. So if you had to pick between peanut and plain M&Ms, what would be the first bag that you would reach for? Let me know down below. For me, it would be peanut. I don't know why, but I also miss... I'm going way back. You guys are going to think I'm so stupid, but I remember back in the day when the candy on the M&M wrappers and all the other candy wrappers were like that paper, not this plasticky kind of stuff. Do you guys remember that? I do. All right, staying with sweets and treats. Werther's Original, which is a brand name, 2.22 ounces. Salted caramel cream soft caramels. Oh, hell yeah. I'm still kind of off and funky because I got like a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, these are good until October 31st of 2026, so I have plenty of time. But you know me, and probably most of you, you open the bag and that's about it for the bag. It doesn't get resealed because there's nothing left. But so I got myself 2 packages of those, and I'll put those away for when I'm feeling a little better. You guys are going to think I'm weird for this too, but does anybody who puts candy jars out in their home, candy dishes, candy bowls, or whatever, do you like adjust your candy bowls to the colors or themes for your holidays? Did that make sense? I do. Like, you know, with Memorial Day, 4th of July, all that kind of stuff rolling in. So I like switch out things for those colors like red, white, and blue. Anyways, where am I going with this? Mike and Ike has their 4.25 ounces of sour blue raspberry out. You see this usually only come out around summertime. So this is where I'm talking about like red, white, and blue in a candy jar. Here would be a great blue thing. Or if you're doing a candy bar because you got like a baby shower or something like that, that would be fun. They also have, and here's the red for 4th of July. This one is Red Beverages, which is going to give you watermelon, strawberry, cherry, and red raspberry. Oh, yum. So I had to get 2 boxes of those as well. And you know, if you go to a movie nowadays, what do they charge for a box of candy that's not even that size? Remember when you used to get those big old things? Now it's like what? If you're lucky, forget about that. All right, this I came across in candy as well, which this I think could go in food and snack, but it may be in candy. It is by Whole and Hearty. I think I'm pronouncing this right. Rolo Bites. Hazelnut creams, 4.2 ounces. A big old container right there, and there's like a lot going on here. Where is this manufactured? It comes out of a company right out here in Pasica. Is it Pasica? Pasica? I'm sorry, Jersey people. I'm really screwing up this name. Anyways, it's on Brighton Avenue, if that helps. So they're like little hazelnut treats. This, for me, is not my thing, but I have a friend who enjoys these. And she usually puts this kind of stuff like by her coffee bar. So I got a couple for her, and it's got a resealable plastic top. So I'm going to put those away for her. I think I'm going to do a basket for her for Mother's Day is what I'll do. All right, I also picked up one other candy item, which was different. Is it Lito or Leto? Sour Crunch freeze-dried candy, mixed fruit. Strawberry, orange, or apple flavor in natural colors. It's 1.06 ounces. They look like cheese balls. So, you know what? New pair of Jot scissors going on here. Like I said, my taste buds are kind of off, but let's at least see what they look like. And now let me see if I can try one. Very fruity, and I can smell that with my sniffer being all clogged up. So, wow, these are bigger than I thought they'd be. Holy crap! These are huge! They look like space rocks. All right, well, here's what I poured out in my hand. Obviously, since I'm all germy, you know, I can't share these with anyone. So let me put these to the side. I have an orange one. Here we go. I have a hot cup on next to me, so if it's too bad, I'm just going to take a drink. But let me give it a try. It's sour. Oh, God. Actually, I need another one. They're good. They're very sour. It's probably less sour for me since I'm sick, but it melted pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm sure the kids would get a kick out of it. It's different. I have noticed that a lot of companies are making freeze-dried candy, so that must be the new thing. All right, I did get myself a couple of drinks. I love when they bring this stuff back. They had the strawberry lemonade Dole drinks back again. These are so good. What I do is I put them in the freezer for a little while so they start to get kind of slushy with ice. And then, you know, they're just yummy. But I like to freeze them up a little bit, so they are very tasty. And they usually have, besides the pink lemonade, they have the regular lemonade, but I didn't see that. But it's still very early yet, and I'm kind of jumping the fence because, you know, I just want spring to be here, to be honest. Alrighty. Where your toothbrushes are. This is by a company called Luminant. And it's stylish dental handle to elevate your daily dental routine. 2 toothbrushes. These are in soft, but these are kind of different. Look how fancy and pretty they are, the handles. So I know, you know, for me and the BF going on trips and stuff, you know, I just grab a pack of toothbrushes, throw them in the suitcase, throw them in the duffel bag, whatever. I always like to stay prepared. They also had it in this black and teal combo, which I thought was really cool. I didn't see any other you know, like medium or anything like that. I didn't see anything like that. They only had soft out by me, but everyone's stores are different. So keep your eyes open at your store. All right, I did find these glasses that I picked up for myself. These were in the novelty department over where all your 4th of July stuff is and your graduation stuff, which is like all over the Dollar Tree right now. There's so much stuff. But I got these glasses, which I thought were really fun and cute. Perfect for, you know, I like to wear these fashion kind of glasses when you go to barbecues or parties or when we're hanging out at the beach. Wow, everything just like seeing through rose-colored glasses. I think they're fun. Excuse me. So I grabbed myself a pair of those. Dollar Tree glasses back on. My other ones I lost somewhere. They're in the house somewhere. I just can't find them. Alrighty, I found this in Makeup and Beauty. This is ceramic. And this is by a company called Bella Pro. It's a decorative makeup brush holder. Modern storage for your makeup, brushes, and beauty essentials. There it is right there. Look at how pretty that is. I love the fact that it's all done in black. It's really cool looking. I'll show you the back of the tag there. That's where I was getting the information from. But you know what? I'm feeling like, besides makeup brushes, why couldn't this be a vase? Why couldn't you use this for pens or pencils and make it a pen case or something like that? I mean, I'm sure the size, I mean, I have some markers right here, but I'm sure, why not? I mean, you could if you wanted to. So there's many different things you can do with it. Obviously, it's meant for the makeup brushes, but that was really cool. So I grabbed one of those. I saw these and I was like, oh, I have to get these. These are by Ioni. And this one here is a dual-winged eyeliner and stamp in the color Purple Violet. I found 2 different ones. I don't know if these came off a big display or where these were hiding because I've never seen them before. But I grabbed this one and I grabbed another one I want to share with all of you. So evidently we've got a purple liner and then we've got this really cool stamp. Gorgeous tube, nice and full size right there. Love that purple. All right. So, by the way, while I'm pulling this apart here, I do want to mention that the giveaway that I had going on for this bag and all its contents inside here, I kind of went through it a few different times. There is a hand sanitizer in here. Miss Cheryl was the winner of this, and that'll be leaving the building this weekend. But in the meantime, I've got another giveaway going on. So if you're interested, keep your eyes and ears open. All right, so on one end, we've got this really cool stamper. Love it, love it, love it. And then on the other end, we are going to have a liner. And I'm going to do it just right next to it there. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice how you can go from really thin and then depending on how you lay the pen to nice and fat. Love the colors. Absolutely love them. And once my eyes stop watering and I look like a normal person again, I'll definitely try it. This neck, girls, I'm telling you, that might have been Margot zooming by. All right, this one is by Ione as well, and this one is called Fuchsia, and it's a dual-winged eyeliner and stamp, and this one's in this really hot pink, which I so want to get into this here. And then there's a stamper on the other end that's in the shape of a heart. All right, so here's one end, which is your liner. We're going to go right here. These are so 80s colors. Oh my gosh, look at that. Maybe I'm too old to pull off these kind of colors. That's okay. All right, so then we're going to have the stamper here. We're going to put it right over here. Actually, I goofed that one up. My bad. Let me put it right over here. There we go. Girls, I'm telling you, we could bring these to the trap, and we could be making sure for those, you know, the guys that like to do what they like to do, we can secretly stamp their hands, and then we know who's done what and done where. But we'll get into that in another video. Alrighty, I did pick these up in the beauty department as well, and these are the Natural Scents Sensitive Body Wax Strip Kits. You get 20 different ones in a box. What's cool about these, oh, I didn't need scissors. These are so sweet. If you like to do your eyebrows and stuff yourself, perfectly can do so. So here's what you're getting. You've got these size strips right here. You know, the bikini area, things like that. Then they're going to give you strips like this, in this size. When you get into these little baby ones, let me just show you. These have your wipes. I don't use the wipes, but everybody's different. It's got like a oil, you can see on my hands kind of feeling on there. To each his own. You could, I mean, it smells wonderful. What is the smell that's on these? They smell so, so good. I'm sorry, I can't give you a scent because it doesn't say it, but oh my gosh. I would like roll myself in this scent. It smells so good. Anyways, these do work. I've tried them. If these sizes are too small, or excuse me, too big, just trim them. It's just wax. And you can still use them. It's not a big deal. I've been using them for about 2 years now, and they work really well. Alrighty, what I wanted to share with all of you is, okay, so Miss Cheryl won this last giveaway. So I'm starting to build another giveaway. How do you win a giveaway? First of all, you have to be a subscriber of my channel. And I know that because I have a list that tells me everybody that's subscribed to my channel. If you're subscribed to my channel and you unsubscribe for a reason and resubscribe, it tells me that too. It tells me who's been the longest subscriber on my channel and so on and so forth. So for giveaways, I try to save those for my subscribers. And you do need to be an active subscriber on my channel in order to win any giveaway at any time. Now, the other way you have to kind of get a giveaway would be you need to mail me in a card. I do have several videos up on how to enter a giveaway, but I'll put another one up for those of you that may not be able to find it. But all I ask is that you send me an email. I will send you the information. You send me a card. That's all you have to do is send me a card with your information on there so I can, you know who to send the giveaway to. So besides being a subscriber and mailing me a card, that's it. That's your only investment in order to win a giveaway from me. So with that being said, if you ever have any other questions, just hit me up down below and let me know. So I'm building the next giveaway. So I'm just starting to put it together, but I just want to tease you with a couple of pieces to see if anyone's interested. So the first thing that we're going to do, and I have to give a shout out to Miss Patty for this because I had thought about it and then Patty had mentioned it to me and I was like, you know what? The two of us put our heads together and I'm like, that's a great idea. So the first thing that I'm going to add to the giveaway for this new giveaway is an emotional support pickle. Brand new in the packaging. I just got it. So that way when we're talking about our emotional support pickles, you can have your own and it's all wrapped in plastic. The next item that's going to be in the giveaway, and first of all these items are purchased by me. They're owned by me. I do smoke, but I'm not a smoker in my home, and none of my items are ever around smoke. I don't smoke in my home. So just to put that out there. And the only pet I have is Miss Mia, and so you might get a doggy fuzz now and then, but that's about it. You're also going to get one of the brand new black cases for the sanitizers, and they fit any of the sanitizers. And then, like I said, this is just part of it. I'm just adding to it and sharing. A watermelon scented hand sanitizer is also going to be going in there too. So you have to keep your eyes open, your ears open, and just make sure you're subscribed and make sure you get that card mailed in. That's it. That's so simple. All right, everybody. I had something else I wanted to say. What else did I want to say? And I know once I disconnect, I don't know where my brain went, but once again, time just goes by so darn fast. I'm so glad I didn't have a coughing fit. Woo! All right, everybody. Thank you so much for spending some me time with me. I look forward to our next Dollar Tree haul together. Until next time, a big hug from me to all of you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.